Welcome back to Morgan's video blog, Morgan's online blog in video format. Today I'm back with saying goodbye. I started to write up some notes about writing to share, but today it's been hard, so I'm just going to tell you what's going on with me instead. If you saw my post last week, you know I just got myself a new kitty named Catechus, Atticus, whatever, because I missed having a kitty of my own. You might remember a brief mention that, quote, my ex-husband and I had adopted a black kitty named Corvin when we got a place of our own. But he was definitely a daddy's kitty, so he ended up with the ex when we separated, end quote. Well, today, my ex had to put Corvin down. A few weeks ago, when I was in Kentucky for Imaginarium, my ex texted to let me know that Corvin had some sort of stomach thing and was getting tests and antibiotics. So while I was there, I picked up a new toy for Corvin and we started scheduling a time for me to visit, and the visit got postponed. This Monday, I got a message that Corvin hadn't really improved, and they were going to schedule an ultrasound. Today, Corvin took a turn for the worst, and we had to sadly admit it was time. Corvin was a sweetie, a solid black kitty full of chill, born St. Patty's weekend in '08, and he curled up in our arms to nap when we were checking out his litter, looking for a kitty to take home. Here's to Corvin, my void kitty, the mellowest kitty you'll ever meet. As long as no babies, human or feline, were around. He didn't like not being the cutest thing. Here's to Corvin, who, during his first outdoor trip after getting snipped, faced down the friendly neighborhood kitty with all the ferocity of a 6-month-old. And after the orange tabby had given way to the brave little kid and left the newly claimed deck territory, Corvin raced down the steps to throw up in the grass from nerves. Here's to the time my ex tried to teach a cat how to climb trees and ended up having to climb one himself at 10:30 at night to get our kitty down. Here's to the time we learned our cat was probably a cannibal. There's that white and black paw he brought home that one time that did not look like a bunny's. A week or so before we found that mangled cat color in the basement, we think it was more of an opportunistic than fellow cat murderer, but you never know. Here's to Corvin, who hated the snow, but hated using his litter box more, who kept trying to make us open the door to summer when it snowed 3 feet that one year, until he finally clawed his way through the snow so he could pee outside again. Here's to Corvin, who was always a daddy's boy since we brought him home to keep my job-hunting ex company through our divorce when I had to say goodbye, and into a new home with new kitty friends. I miss you. A new cat will never change that. Here's to old friends and new ones.